But let's go ahead and jump into this video. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share.
I was gonna make two videos about this, but it's the same topic and same subject, so I'm just gonna make one video. So a few months ago, I made a Stitch video with this guy. His name is Sneeko. I don't know who he is, but apparently he makes YouTube videos, and he said some weird shit, of course, on the Fresh and Fit podcast, of course. He didn't like that. So he made a whole 30-minute YouTube video, and he uploaded it, and he included my video in it, as well as another video of another creator that I follow on here. A while ago, I made a video about ambivalent sexism. That's somewhere on my page. If you want to go look for it, you can. But I'm going to describe it a little bit more in this video and what he's doing in his videos. If you want to pause to read, you can. But ambivalent sexism is kind of like the combination of hostile sexism, where you're violent and aggressive towards women, as well as benevolent sexism, where you kind of believe that women are less than you and deserve protection from you because you're a man. But let's focus on how basically it's when men split women between good and bad subgroups, right? Where if you're a housewife and you're a mother and you follow those traditional, gender roles, and you basically let men rule and dominate you in their relationship, you deserve benevolent treatment. While on the other hand, if you're a career woman, you're a feminist, or you're not straight, you deserve hostile treatment. Kind of like that one guy that made a video, I think like a couple weeks ago, where he was saying that he would never protect a stud because they're acting like a man. That's basically what that is. So because I don't want to put words in your mouth and say things you didn't say, I'm going to play your...
Okay.
Hold on.
I have something to say about that last comment.
Okay.
So, I can understand the comment, I would never protect a stud who's acting like a man. And the reason I say that, and this doesn't even go for a stud in general, because we've all seen the videos of the women picking fights with men, hitting, slapping, cursing them, and the men's trying to walk away until they say, I can't take this shit no more, and they knock them the fuck out. The same thing goes with, a lot of time with these women who want to believe they are men and put themselves in that position. A lot of the studs do this. So if you get knocked the fuck out by a man because you think you're a man, don't expect a man to come protect you. Take that ass whooping just like a man would take it.
So I am going to agree and disagree. One, I agree that when women get into men's physical space, threatening violence and or commit violence, if he retaliates, it is what it is. However, when it comes to studs in particular, I feel like that is overstated, because personally I feel that non-studdish females, I don't know if that's a word, but it is today, are more prone to be aggressive towards men than studs are, because when you say if you want to act like a man, if in my experience, when it comes to a stud being aggressive towards a man, it's usually in protection of that person's partner, like her girlfriend or something like that. And so she's just trying to do what is expected of the masculine person, which is protect her partner. So that has been what I've experienced when I see studs acting that way. They're just not in a man's face, being, aggressive any other time, from what I can tell. Y'all tell me if I'm wrong, but that's the way I see it. However, at the same time...
Let me jump in, because you just made that comment. Because my life experience is completely opposite of that.
Okay. Well, we'll talk about it. Let's finish the video, and then we can go more into depth.
I have more I wanted to add.
Okay. Can we finish?
I have more I wanted to add.
Okay. Add what you got to add.
So, you just said studs in particular. When I said studs, I wasn't just referring to, studs, yes, that's referring to a gay masculine female or one who takes on a masculine role. When I say step in a man's place, that goes for anybody who wants to step in a man's place and get out of line, and you want to act like you want to put hands on a man, you get the consequences, especially the initiators. I'm not saying a man has the right to beat a woman just because he feels like it. What I'm saying is he has the right to protect himself versus man, woman, it, other, he, she, it don't matter.
All right.
Also, the other thing is, when it comes to DV, it's already shown that women initiate it more often than men. There are different levels. Men are more physical than women, but women do the verbal, chastising, and the emotional abuse more often than men. And it goes unreported. It's already been proven.
Okay.
On video for you.
Isn't that confused when someone says they don't respect women? No, don't act confused. I don't respect most women because most of you are delusional. My 8%, shout out to the 8%. You not lost. But this is what I'm saying, 8%. Look at them. I'm not even going to be on some angry rant shit right now. Look how...
This guy's an idiot. That guy, he's an idiot.
Unfortunately, he has a great following of other people who are like-minded for the most part. So
yeah, I would say these are emasculated men who, no matter what time, age, whether it's the 90s, 80s, or 70s, wouldn't be able to get a woman anyway.
Okay.
Dumb most of you are.
So by his own words, he only believes 8% of all women deserve respect from him. So it kind of begs the question, how does he treat and view other women, the other 92% of women?
Built better, Sneeko, sweetie, I know your eyebrows don't naturally grow like that. What the fuck does that have to do with how you're built? I get an eyebrow slit that has... Bro, I could fucking choke you to death if I wanted to. I could beat the shit out of you because of the way I was born.
Let him finish. Let him finish.
I don't even have to go to the gym. Just because of my biology, I can kill you. I can kill you. I can choke you to death.
He's a woman beater. Period. Point blank.
Well.
He's scum.
And he thinks it's funny.
Hey, bro. Ain't shit funny because if he was dating like my sister or my cousin, I would tell them to leave him alone because somebody need to put hands on him because he is a woman beater. It's no way around it. Somebody in his past, probably his mother and grandmother, probably used to beat the hell out of him as a little kid. Because that's the only thing that can explain his attitude. He is disgusting.
I mean, I agree he's disgusting, but unfortunately, I don't think that's the only thing that would warrant his attitude.
Makes me want to go look up his channel and see what other type of disgusting shit he says, but then I don't want to promote him.
I know.
Because he got, perpetrator of the DV all over, like he does it all the time, whether it's physical or mental.
Imagine being able to get on a public platform, say all that about somebody, a group of people, right? And then have hundreds and thousands of men support you and back you up and then come on my page and attack me for what I said. But when women say it's all men, y'all want to get mad as if you're not supporting shit like this regularly. Man, fuck out of here.
So, I get disgusted when women say it's all men. I can't stand that. It's just like when a man says it's all women. It's not. A lot of times, it's not even majority of men or women that act in
It's
that
the
manner.
minority that's representing
But they
the
stand
majority.
out so strong.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're the loudest of the bunch.
Mm-hmm.
I really have nothing else to say about this video. Like, I agree with him and disagree with him at the same time. The guy that he reviewed is a disgusting pig.
Sneeko.
His name ain't even worth being mentioned.
No, it is because...
No, because then he's already popular. We don't need to add to it.
Well, the reason why I feel like his name should be mentioned is because for people who either, don't know or are just now, kind of coming across as things, because quite honestly, even if I don't agree with something, and especially when it comes to this whole woman
Is it the
and
light
man
skin guy
thing.
or the one with the dread? Or what? Was his hair dreads or just twisted?
It was dreads.
Well, who's the Sneeko guy?
Sneeko is the one making the crude and disgusting comments.
Okay, yeah. He needs...
So the reason why I feel like people need to know who he is, kind of like this whole thing with Andrew Tate, the whole thing with Kevin Samuels and stuff. When people have... Well, listen to what I'm about to say.
I don't think he even belongs in the same
Listen to what I'm
those two.
about to say.
I'm listening. I'm just telling you, I don't believe he belongs in the same breath as them. I'm not even...
The reason why I feel like his name is important to say is because whatever his ideologies are, if you have a very large group of people, like a following of folks that are following you, that are in the market, right? It's and you're spewing this stuff to the world, you're influencing other people who are then taking that into their lives. like it's kind of good to know where that person stands. Like, what is it about them? So like if you say like, oh, Kevin Samuels, you know some of his talking points, whether you personally listen to him or not. If you say Andrew Tate, you kind of know what kind of background, you know, Andrew Tate comes from. So with the same thing with the Sneako guy, if somebody says Sneako, you know what kind of ideologies and things like that that they have. If they say, oh yeah, I like him or I dislike him, you need to know why. Because his name has ideologists behind it, you know, because he has his group of people that he's influencing. That's the reason why I feel like his name is important here.
Yeah, but not on our show. He's a disgusting human being.
Okay.
He really is. And I know that's just a snippet, and I probably should go back and watch a whole episode.
It gets worse, but it's okay.
To see if maybe this is just like the worst or just a moderate. But
I'm not going to lie.
Because I feel bad for saying he's a disgusting, not really, saying he's a disgusting human being and I haven't even watched. I don't even know who this fool is, So
I will say this. I don't know a ton about Sneako, but from what I do know, this is who he is on a regular basis.
Yeah, he's disgusting.
And so, in my opinion, it does not get better, and he perpetuates negativity. Alright, well, with all that being said, you guys, as always, let us know what you think about it in the comments. Follow us on all of our podcasting platforms, and hit that notification bell if you haven't already.
All right.
See you on another one.